I think you can ask any San Francisco 49ers fan, they will always have a soft spot for 49ers Dre Greenlaw. So when you're watching the build last night and you see the interaction between Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw as they kind of see each other for the first time at joint practices, kind of hits you right in the feels. Take a look. Right here is one of the more, I would say, sentimental moments from the build episode last night. Yo, what's up?
Morning.
Great morning.
Heading into year 8 now, it's flown by, first of all. I still have that same fire, that same juice as when I was a rookie, maybe even more now. I think as a rookie, you're just nervous all the time. You want to try and do things right so bad that, you end up not having as much juice as I would now, obviously being settled in as the guy. And so I think using training camp as a tool to get better every single day, obviously I want to make sure that when week 1 comes, they're talking about, man, Fred's in mid-season form, you know what I'm saying? So every day is about just getting better. They say you're either getting better or you're getting worse, and so my goal every single day is just to get a little bit better.
Where 5'7" at? Where's 5'7"? Uh-huh. He wasn't gonna get away from me for long. Boom! Come on,
I love you, what?
Come on, boy.
It's gonna be f***ing Freddy today.
Oh, legendary, you know that.
Like the best in the world.
Oh, you know that.
Looking like the best in the
know
world.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Boy, I miss you, dog.
You scared,
Boy,
gang?
you know that.
I love y'all, man.
Boy, I love you too, dog. We're gonna see what it's talking about today.
All right.
What up, Nina? What up, Nina? You dropped that too, man. You look light. Boy.
Love you, boy.
Love
know
you too,
that.
dog. Yes, sir.
You know I'm happy for you, dog. Ooh. 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 So again, man, I've been doing this for a long time, doing content for the San Francisco or covering the San Francisco 49ers since 2017. And I would say that when it comes to understanding the fan base, understanding the minds of the fans, I feel like I'm up there because I engage, I see so many comments. I just kind of have an innate sense for the fan base, and I am a fan. So for me, I know that 49er fans, when there's a great Niner and a guy that you really loved, and even if he goes to a different team, you still root for him. You still got a soft spot for him. Doesn't matter. I'll still to this day see comments about DeForest Buckner. And it just is what it is. And I think that's representative of the passion of the fan base, is that, when you wear the red and gold and you wear that SF logo on your helmet and you represent, the 49ers well, the fan base will be a fan of you regardless of you moving on or whatever. And that too, I do believe is one of the cool elements of the 49ers fan base. And I think when you see this moment between Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw, it's just a reminder, man, that, this game that, we love as fans is also a business for these guys. And sometimes you have to make business decisions. And we know what happened with Dre Greenlaw, and we know why he's with the Denver Broncos. And I can't even necessarily say it's his fault. He made the best decision for him and his family, and he went somewhere where he wanted to feel wanted, and that's why he's with Denver. So it's bittersweet. It's a bittersweet moment when you see those guys on the other side. I was at this practice, so I got to see Talanoa Hufanga, Dre Greenlaw, Mike McGlinchey, all those guys. I had a nice, back and forth message with Talanoa Hufanga around that time. And, you know, we just kind of shared a couple memories, and, you know, he had some really nice things to say. And again, it's just respect. It's all love, man. Like, these guys put their bodies and, you know, livelihood on the line, and they do it at the highest level possible. And they're just trying to win games, man. They're just trying to do the best for the team as possible. And so it's hard not to respect guys who do it the right way. And, you know, I got nothing but love for these guys. You know, some fans might be bitter. Some fans might be, you know, I know there's definitely fans that will say, oh, I don't care. You know, I only root for the San Francisco 49ers, yada, yada. And I get it. I get that as well. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, I do think that the majority would say, if you represent the red and gold well, and for whatever reason doesn't work out, and you find yourself playing for another team, you'll still be quietly rooting on for some of those guys. You know, I feel that way. I feel that way about a bunch of players who have played for the Niners, and you turn on their games, and you're just kind of like, you're looking for them. You're like, oh yeah, he made a good play. There we go. That's our guy right there. Even though he's not wearing our team colors anymore. But again, that's why I love football. Football is bigger than just a team. It represents more. I know we call ourselves fans of the San Francisco 49ers, but football's family, man. And you hear that all the time, but I think the people who truly love football understand that. And they recognize that, you know, sometimes family members move, sometimes things change, and it's just the way life goes. But I think this clip was kind of emblematic of that journey in the NFL. And again, man, I love Dre. Dre was a great Niner. And I wish him nothing but the best. You know, I'm going to be watching the Denver Broncos. You know, it's an inside joke on the channel that I'm a secret Denver Broncos country, you know, Broncos fan. Broncos country, let's ride. You know, I like a lot of their players. Quinn Miners, former draft crush, Mike McGlinchey, had him on the channel a bunch of times. You know, got to you know, build a cool relationship with Talanoa Hufanga. You know, DJ Jones is over there. I think Bo Nix is a really good quarterback. Pat Surtain is an awesome player. So, you know, I'm still rooting for the Niners. But hey, we'll give respect where it's due. And yeah, pretty interesting to see. And, you know, kind of hits you in the feels. But did it do that for you? Or is this more representative of just me and my thoughts? Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.